It's not ashes, it's fine. Still fresh. I can hear the ocean. Stick your finger in there. There it is. Okay, now here we go. Mike, Karina, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And at some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all those sentences that began with, "When we're married," and continued with, "I will," and "you will," and "we will." Those late night talks that included "someday," "somehow," and "maybe," and all those promises that are matters of the unspoken heart. All these common things and more are the real process of wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. So look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in these past years. Now, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same for you again. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband. This is my wife." Want to say your vows?
I join my life with yours. Wherever you go, I will go. Whatever you face, I will face. For good or ill, in happiness or sadness, come riches or poverty. I take you as my wife. I will love you as my wife. I will love you all my life.
It's okay.
Michael, you are my greatest love and my last love. Until I met you, I didn't give true love much thought. Since you came into my life, I've learned to compromise, to be caring and giving, to listen and think before I act, to really value patience, the importance of respecting and accepting one another for who we truly are. Because of you, I can honestly say that I am happy to be alive. I appreciate, now more than ever, the little things in life, and have come to learn that all you need is love is not just a song, but a way of life, our life. You have provided me with strength, security, honesty, love, and plenty of much needed guidance. You have infused energy, passion, and confidence into my life. I thank you for that, and I thank God that He has allowed me to get to know you, love you, and marry you today. From this moment, and as long as I live, I pledge to be your ever faithful wife, and to give you my being, my body and my heart. I promise to love you always and forever.
Thank you. May I have the rings? You take. Karina, Alejandra, Stella, do you take this man to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, remaining faithful to him as long as you both shall live? She did. Michael Kilborn Wiley, do you take this woman to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, remaining faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May the coming overflow with joy and pleasure drown the brim. I pronounce you husband